private turf, my own territory. Each day I'm whisked away up to the top story. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marvin Meeker. Let me play this urgent message and put the phone on speaker.
Hello, Marvin? Guess who? It's your mother. You know, Miriam Meeker. In case you've been so preoccupied at work lately that my name has totally slipped your mind. Hey, listen up, boy chico. Breaking news. You know that bold weatherman on Channel 4 who's a dead ringer for your Uncle Itchy? He's predicting later this morning the temperature in Manhattan will drop below zero for the first time since last March 7th. And just when I thought this week could not possibly be any more bitter cold. I'm terrified you'll catch pneumonia if you're not taking care of yourself. Promise me you'll bundle up as much as necessary. You must always dress in layers whenever you go out. No one gives a darn how you look. Gone are the days when your classmates laughed and called you Scarface. Staying warm is all that really matters. God forbid you get frostbite. We'll chat soon. Toodaloo for now.
I was born an only child. Mom, Miriam, mothered me. I grew up a lonely child. Her affection smothered me. What I yearned for most, more than any other things, was what Mom never gave me. My very own pair of wings. The cross I bear, being Marvin Meeker, no self-control, the will grows weaker, suffering from such a strange affliction, overwhelmed by my deranged addiction. What I'd live for, what makes me tick, the first thing I think about when I get up in the morning, the last thing I think about when I lay down in the evening. What I deeply crave, every minute of every day, what makes me its slave in every conceivable way. That's not speed nor weed, neither crack nor smack. I'm not a shopaholic or an alcoholic. I'm not hooked on nicotine, junk food, steroids, or caffeine. I've been a Scarface addict since 1983, when Al Pacino mesmerized millions as monster mobster Tony Montana, gangster extraordinaire from Havana. I work all day in my spacious office, crunch numbers for a big corporation, drowning in a sea of paperwork, try in vain to maintain concentration. Once I've earned my morning break, my whole soul is transported to another time and place, both violent and sordid. Flights of fancy transform me into my alter ego, who no one dares push around, my fantasy amigo. A man always dressed to kill, Scarface is my obsession. When I choose to fill his shoes, I make a great impression. You wanna play a game? Okay, we play games, okay? Come on, you wanna play rap? All right, say hello to my little friend. Me, I want what's coming to me. The world and everything in it. No, you never did nothing to nobody. You had somebody else do it for you. I come from the gutter. I know that. But got no education, that's okay. I know the street, and I'm making all the right connections. Who put this thing together? Me. That's who. Who do I trust? Me. Hello? Meeker here.
Marvin, it's Doug. What the heck happened to you last night? Everybody from the firm was enjoying our Christmas party when you vanished. You just disappeared, right in the middle of it all. No one could figure out why you left so early. You sure looked fine to me, so I know you weren't sick or anything.
Yeah, big office parties make me uncomfortable. I never can think of the right thing to say when I'm around all of you, socially.
Well, buddy, you really screwed up big this time. A few seconds after you pulled your vanishing act, this hot chick from the 44th floor approached me with this disturbing look on her face. She said to me, "Pardon me, but I'm dying to ask you something. That guy you were just talking to bears a striking resemblance to a dreamy guy I was smitten with in my last job."
But I could never get the nerve to walk up to him and introduce myself. I'll be damned if I make that same dumb mistake again. Be a doll and do me this favor. I've written my name and cell phone number on this piece of paper. Give it to him tomorrow and tell him to please call me the first chance he gets. Thanks so much. You're a real class act.
Write this down. I'm going to give you her name and her cell phone number. I suggest you get in touch with her before the day's over. Don't chicken out. Go ahead and call her. What have you got to lose?
Thanks, Doug. Go ahead. I am all ready.
No! Hold on!
What? Doug? Doug, what's going on? Answer me. Are you okay? Why, that dirty S.O.B. I bet you anything I've been pranked. Just when I thought our friendship was firmly cemented, Belcher goes and pulls this stunt. How depraved. How demented. I should have known his claim was far too good to be true, that some dame would want my name. Well, enough is enough. He and I are through. I don't feel at home in bars, where I'm a bundle of nerves. I fail to get to first base, my social life throws me curves. I approach a lady, manage to mumble some line incoherent as I sadly stumble. The right words elude me. Where's the nearest way out? Fleeing from shame and blame. I am riddled with self-doubt. Under lots of duress, overwhelmed by such stress, I get home shivering, quite a quivering mess. 3 hot chocolates later, I unwind and relax. Stretch out on the sofa, I check out Cinemax. I've wasted valuable time playing the fool for that jerk. I better get back to my backlog. I barely made a dent in my work. As the boring afternoon drags on, I reach a point. My focus is gone. Again, My cinema amigo becomes my Cuban alter ego. When I am that other man, no women can reject me. When you see that other me, no man dares disrespect me. When I morph into Scarface, I escape to a far-off place. Daydreams let me flee my past. I try hard to make them last. All the traits I don't have here, I'm allowed to possess there. Mild-mannered is the gold standard to which I strictly adhere. Bold and brazen, guns a-blazing, only Scarface would ever dare. You know me, the no-clue guy if you want to score some show. But he's the great go-to guy if you need to score some blow.
Orders? You giving me orders? Amigo, the only thing in this world that gives orders is balls. You got that? I think you ought to have, huh? Who you think you're screwing, huh? You screwed me, you screwed the best. I told him I'm still standing, huh?
He's a funny guy. This country, you gotta get the money first. Then when you get the money, then you get the power. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
I like you the first time I put eyes on you. I say, she's a tiger. She belongs to me.
I'm no criminal, man. I'm no thief. I'm Tony Montana, a political prisoner from Cuba, and I want my human rights now.
Hello, Meeker here.
Marvy, baby, Briggs here. Don't say a word, just listen. I'm on my way out the door to catch a flight to Atlanta. We had a catastrophe today in Doug Felcher's corner office. A water pipe burst and flooded the place. It's all going to have to be renovated. I hate to do this to you, Marv, but starting next week, Felcher will be moving into your big office and sharing it with you until the repairs are done. Whenever. Sorry, but that's the only viable solution I could come up with. Do you catch my drift? Is anyone there?
Excuse me, sir. I think I'm about to faint.
Meeker. Is anyone there? Meeker. Is anyone there? Meeker.
Say hello to my little friend.